Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition 2. We are currently in the midst of a little bit of a jaunt onto an unknown island with none other than bloody Jules Verne, that famous writer of the Fantastic who writes about football leagues and seasides. I mean, it's ridiculous, really. We have a celebrity with us. And wow, look, we kind of destroyed the map a little bit. It's a little bit flooded. It's a little bit holy. But hey ho, at least there is a definitive way we're going to be going in this episode. I mean, last episode, a little bit bitty, but as I said, we've got a definitive way of going about things. We've got full sanity. We're doing all right on the old, well, bits, I suppose you could argue. Do I want to? I mean, I'm at the ship. I'm probably best. Am I going to? No, I'm going to keep the muzzle, aren't I? I said I was going to keep the muzzle to trade. I think that makes sense. Yeah, the other bits, not so much. I mean, everyone is really at this point. Well, we could put the sextant on somebody. On the only person we can put it on. There we go. More free space. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So, yes. Do I want to keep the spear? I probably do. Do I? I mean, you've got a walking stick or a hiking stick. Is there any reason you've got a hiking stick? Can't change character's equipment. Is it just for the movement cost? That's a bit weird. I think I've done it for the reds, haven't I? I digress. Let's crack on, shall we? We are going to be heading straight off. This is the only problem when you record on different days. It's hard to know what you've been doing and where your mentality was at the end of the last episode. But I digress, as I said. Let's crack on. Toodle pip. Off we go. I mean, we've got stuff we can trade. Elephants don't want to kill us this time around, which is always good. And, oh, birds. Caca! Oh, we've got a trader as well. Let's see what he has to offer. I presume he's not going to get too far away from us. Yes. Let's go to the trader first. We'll see. He might have something good. He might have something good. To my surprise, I encountered a colourfully dressed wandering trader. He gave a wide grin when he saw me, placing a bulging pack full of wares on the ground. I mean, how he's managed to fit that tent into that already full backpack, I have no idea. I have no idea. Kudos to him, I suppose. He proudly presented us with a selection of his wares. They seem to be the remains of other previous less successful expeditions. Oh dear. Well, he's got the old booby traps. What's that? Cocoa wine. A delicate wine of intense smell and dark colour. Every time a new delight. Sanity plus 40. Great. Blackout travel up to 8 tiles randomly. I have no idea what that means, but I'm intrigued. I'm very much intrigued. What's that? A meat cleaver level 2. What's our meat cleaver? Do we have a meat cleaver? We did have a meat cleaver. I think we got rid of the meat cleaver. Hey ho. I mean, is it better than that? Well, yes, is the answer to that. I mean, it might be worth dropping the hiking stick. I mean, I do like that. I do like it a lot. And that gives you plus sanity as well. Between them... do we have a storm lantern? We don't, do we? I mean, this is really... It's going to get complicated. Let's get rid of... because we're going to have to trade something out. Let's get rid of the hiking stick. I'm not feeling it too much. Oh, he still loves us, though. We're going to have to get rid of a body thing as well. Or do we keep the hiking stick, get rid of the muzzle, and this is difficult. I like the spear because it's quite good on the old green dye. However, we do need red dye. Machete is good because of the jungle travel cost bonus. You know what? Let's get rid of the hiking stick. He still loves us, so Let's get, because it's all cocoa wine, 1 cocoa wine, some dynamite, a torch. I say, okay, that's a good deal. Our business concluded, I ventured into the wilderness once more. Right, let's just do a little bit of trek management. We want you to have a meat cleaver, I think. We also want, what do we get rid of at this point? We need the sailor to have the armor. That makes sense. That is travel base cost of -10. That is also useful. Reveal distance of +1. Allows comfortable travel through water and protection from sulfur. You know what? I'd rather have the sanity, and we'll just be a little bit careful when it comes to traveling around water and sulfur, I guess, because that'll put our sanity up quite a bit. And we also have this cocoa wine, which we can try. You know, worst case scenario. But before we do that, I came across an astounding sight. The crater of a fallen meteorite. The broken chunks of rock was still smoking and the ground freshly furrowed from the impact. I felt that something of value could be found here, but the search would be without its dangers. What do you want? 2 blues and a green. Oh, I mean, I can't even swap anything out for blue here, can I? More greens. More greens, Doctor, but no blues. Well, we're going to do it because that's what we do. Nothing. Not a sausage. Oh dear. I picked fruitlessly through the blackened crater, finding nothing of note. As I climbed back out, I noticed a rattling in my chest and coughed up a small amount of blood. Oh. Coughing and retching. Okay. I mean, I can't die. I'm the leader, surely. Does it wear off? Do I do... You know, let's wait until we get injured before we go any further into that. Oh, no, I don't want to drop anything. Let's just have a quick look-see. So we're trying to head down to the bottom of the island here. It makes no harm just to go and have a little peeky, see what's around the corner. Curiosity did kill the cat, but we should be all right. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, we're going to have to go through tar, I suppose. Let's go this far, because we should be able to cover what's left of that side of the island. Oh, it's a village! They'll wash us, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just travel through the water. There we go, clean straight away. Maybe not. As we entered the village, an emissary informed me that the chieftain was awaiting my visit. Oh, I would surely anger him if I did not come. Oh, they're very colourful, aren't they? And they kind of have a shrine in the village, it would appear. The villagers cautiously offered their help. Well, I suppose we'd better see the ruler. The chieftain... this is fancy in here. He's got dapper views. The chieftain welcomed me to his tent, offering a steaming cup of tea. This is a tent. To my delight, it was surprisingly delicious. After a time, the chieftain made it clear that the custom among his people was to offer a gift when visiting. He looked at me expectantly. We've been here before. Is there anything I can give, or is there anything I want to give, I suppose is the way of saying this? You can have the flash powder. Do I want to give him the flash powder? Have some galoshes. No, flash powder's fine. There we go. Deal. I reluctantly handed over a token of respect and goodwill. The chieftain nodded, satisfied. I was now free to make one request of my own. Oh! Do I ask for a quest? I mean, we know what we're doing to complete this this little island. So let's go on a bit of a tour, I guess. I inquired if there was anything I could do to help the village. The chieftain told me of a great enemy that had been menacing his people, an enormous hyena, black as night. Was I brave enough to attempt to slay the creature? Yes. I agreed to kill the beast. The chieftain nodded with respect and explained where I might find it. Now I only needed to return with proof. Snarf rattle once again. Alright, okay, that's fine. I emerged from the hunt, blinking rapidly as my eyes adjusted to the light. A woman from the village carried over a heavy bag revealing the village's trade goods. What you got? Nothing of interest, he says. What's that? Leafy sprig. I mean, no. No. That's fine. You keep your animal pee. That's good. Let's get out of here. Where's Snarf Rattle? We packed up and headed out as new adventures awaited us. The native stared as I departed. Oh, he's close. That's fine. We're going to take him on. That's fine. All A-okay. Oh, stop. We'll just kill him. Go back. Get a bit of extra reputation. 30, 30, 100. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, oh! We actually get both. Devour the soul. Come and get it. Yeah, that's retaliation damage. That's probably worth doing in all fairness. 6 with 8 bleeding, 13 and 19. That would kill one outright. So, let's do you and you on you. So you're down. Let's just re-roll and see what we get on the other two. I mean, the rest are fine. I've got no quibbles with the others. They turned up trumps for us. That helps. That does help. Knowledge of the fantastic. Vulnerability of 15. Doesn't stack though. Let's do Devour Soul onto the hyena. Down to 12. Let's throw... Come and get it out there. And let's hit you. We'll throw out the trap by itself. And that means that the little hyena should go down. Woo hoo hoo hoo. He's gone. That's it. Give him a spanking. Oh, we're bleeding. Well, that's alright. That's alright. We should be fine. We should be fine. Ooh. Let's throw out the vulnerability because it's a free vulnerability on that. That will help a little. The rest I can live with. Very, very much so. So let's re-roll. Rubbish. Fine. So we're going to have to just watch ourselves here. So we're going to throw you two out. I'm going to throw out that by itself. And because we've got the vulnerability, I'm going to throw out the big, big punch. Pop. Let's see how we do here. Ow. Back at you. Awesome. Oh, I got 2 hits. Oh, that deserves a bit. What the hell is that? Take notes. Removes this die face. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Guess we'll see. I have no idea what that just did. We're going to devour soul though, just to try and heal up our guy. There we go. 4 left. Bish bash bosh. That's 1 dead Snarf Rattle. And we are going to take everything. The beast would terrorize the locals no longer. I cut off a small trophy to prove my deed. Now I needed only to return to the village to claim my reward. Cool. So, how much are we overburdened? Just the 1. Just the 1. Now would be the time to drink the cocoa wine and see what it does, I suppose. We can always trade that in. The meat. So, here goes nothing, I suppose. After a long night of joyous celebration, I came again to my senses. I didn't remember a thing from last night and did not recognise my surroundings. Oh, okay. So it randomly throws you in an area of 8 tiles around where you drank it. That's fine. That's fine. I dig it. We don't mind that. That could have been a lot worse. Covered in tar. Right, so we've got some stuff to offload here. But first, When we returned, the village was buzzing with activity. The villagers cautiously offered their help. Right, so let's finish the task first. The beast had been vanquished. I showed my proof and was rewarded well for my efforts. A healing charm and standing. I emerged from the hut, blinking rapidly as my eyes adjusted to the light outside. Yeah, we've done this bit. What's the healing charm then? Health regenerate of -30? Should that be +30? Yeah, okay. What is it? Level 2? Alright, I can live with that. Right, so what are we getting rid of? All the meat can go. We're going to keep the hyena pelt. We'll keep both pelts. I mean, it'd be for food, if anything. There's nothing else here which is going to stack, sadly. We could get rid of the water, I suppose. Yeah, for the sake of the -5 on the sanity. Let's get rid of... I don't think I want to get rid of anything else. I mean, the animal teeth, I suppose. We could get some more cocoa. Ooh. Can I have a tooth back? Can I have 2 teeth back? Oh! They really like their meat. That'll do me. Right, let's get out of here. So, we are in the positives with the natives, which is fantastic. Why are we doing that? Let's just... No. That went a bit Pete Tong. Oh, we got a sandworm. Let's get up first. I mean, yeah, get covered in tar. That's fine. So we've got a heed. We've got a portal. Right. Interesting. Okay, so here's the score. Let's drink some moonshine. Oh God. 10% backfire chance. This isn't good. Oh great, alcoholic. Jules Verne. That's all right, he's not part of the group for much longer anyway. Let's get rid of all this. I mean, I'm a scratch card kind of guy, and the odds are good. But I could do with the space. One more. Oh, we got away with that. That's good. Right, okay. So, here's the score. Let's go to the head. And approach the stone statue. I discovered a granite figure, its massive face impassive and calm. I was fascinated by the enormous relic. Several items had been placed around the statue ritualistically by natives, seemingly offered up to whatever this statue represented. What you got? What's that? Tanning kit. Introspective mushroom. Well, you know what? I'm going to take those 2. You can keep the tanning kit. I'm not super greedy, just mostly greedy. And then we're going to use the mushroom. And who are we going to use it on? Who's got the worst things going on here? So you've got flashbacks, irradiated and overburdened. Jules we're not worried about. What have you got? Hothead, paranoid, kleptomaniac, or injured. It's going to have to be Donovabe. Donovabe ate the mushroom with a wayward grin. She proceeded to slap her own face rather sternly. Oh, she loses it all. Afterwards, she couldn't stop smiling. That's good. That's good. Right, so let's carry on down south. Let's... Oh, I should have moved one more. There we go. So let's take the measurements here. I set up my surveying equipment, carefully measuring the lay of the land. Only one more site remained until my notes were complete. Tippity top. Let's pop ourselves onto this hill just to cover the bottom end of the map. Oh, actually, this is massive. Snakes. Lots of snakes. Okay, so back up to the monolith. seeing as we know how that works. Oh, oh. Have we been stopped by the natives? Okay. Something's happened. I can't click approach natives. I can carry on moving though, apparently. Never mind. Right, so monolith. Right, before we do that, let's eat some cocoa leaves. Oh, God. I noticed that Jules Verne's temper seems shorter these days. That's fine. It can all happen to Jules. To cope with the stress of the journey, Jeremiah Burrow had taken to drink. Oh, that's not good. This is terrible. Bagat Cole started behaving strangely. I mean, consider that's a 10% chance. That is rubbish. That was proper rubbish. Okay, so this is it. This is as much sanity as we're going to get. So, approach the monolith. The monolith towered above me, its glossy surface unlike anything I had seen before. It was as if the dark island fog had been captured in solid shape. So, we're going to touch it. As I laid my hand on the surface of the monolith, a shock coursed through my body. Images of the island flashed before my eyes too fast to take in. Places I had been and places I had not. My mind scrabbled for purchase in the flood, and slowly I forced myself to focus on an image of a single place. And that place is... I mean, we've got to get to there. So... Oh, out of range? Is there a range now? Oh, that's sucky. There. Cool. I just wanted to cover as much of the island as I could. So that's all right. Let's get up on this hill. I mean, there's not many treasures. That's my only quibble. Oh. Right, so that's that side of the island written off, which is good. We have a tomb. An ancient ruined tomb had been almost completely enveloped by the sand. What forgotten civilization had constructed this long-forgotten grave? We entered the dark tomb. It seemed to be rather old and had remained untouched for a long time. There was a stone sarcophagus in the centre of the small chamber. Wow, we've got to open it, haven't we? Oh, jewels and mummy. I will take it all. Oh, no. Are we overburdened? We are. Okay. So. What are we going to scrap? That is the question. We should probably... Are you laughing at me? We should probably drop the torches. I think they're the cheapest thing here. Oh, the shovels are the cheapest thing here. So let's get rid of those. Okay, well, onwards and upwards. Let's, I mean, that's an oasis. We can stop there to rest. It's probably worth stopping there sooner rather than later. Or is it? I mean, there's a good chance that this is going to be somewhere we can rest too. You know what? Screw it. Let's go down south. We can get through there. We can always cut up along here. What be you? A cave. I peered into a mysterious cave. From where I stood, I could see nothing but darkness inside. Well, let's throw in a torch, shall we? Just the one? That'll do. Just about. Just about. Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. At the far end of the cave, I found myself a beautiful grotto with an astonishing variety of mushrooms. Cool. Well, let's see what mushrooms there are. Oh, thank God for you guys. All right, I'm going to take both of you. Do I want water? No, that's fine. Right, so who's the troublemakers here? We've got an alcoholic. We have a pyromaniac. Dollar Vabe is all right. And I'm a little bit skitty as well. But that's fine. So it's going to be Bagat and Jeremiah. Have I lost someone? Don't think I've lost someone. Right, so let's do this. We erect a camp to better consume the mushrooms. So Jeremiah, He ate the mushroom with a wayward grin. He fell into some sort of trance for several hours. Afterwards, he couldn't stop smiling. And then, as we moved on, I caught the smell of smoke in the air. Turning, I saw a great fire raging behind us, the light flickering madly in Bagat Kaur's bright eyes. Well, that's irony, because we were going to use this on her next. And she is good too. I mean, we're still on fire, but at least we're not too much on fire, I suppose. Let's, 27. Do I just want to call it there? Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it there. Unless we go past something very close here. Oh, what are you? Natives approach. I encountered a small group of native foragers. After a short greeting, he shared lunch over a fire, speaking quietly of the events of the day. The meal, like the conversation, was simple but satisfying. It was a reminder of our shared humanity despite our different backgrounds. Somehow the encounter stuck in my mind the rest of the day as I continued my travels. Right. Great. What are you? Oh, it's just a note. So that's it. We're now, because of that, because of stopping for apparently nothing, we're now going to possibly go insane. Great. Or not, as the case may be. That'll do. Well done, everyone. Go home. I set up my surveying equipment, carefully measuring the lay of the land. My work here was complete. Whew. Cool. That went all right. That went all right. I mean, we've had better runs, we've had worse runs. We've brought back a slightly tattered Jules Verne, shall we say, but he's alive, and okay, he's a little bit angry and whatnot, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll get over it. I'm sure he'll use self-therapy with his books and maybe put in an angry character. Ooh, is that a sword I saw we can buy? That's interesting. That's interesting. Oh yes, and this. So we've got Raiders of Tombs. Reveals undiscovered shrines and tombs when nearby. We have Practical Botany. Does not trigger needle plants. Or we have Medics. Well, I'm not too fussed by needle plants. But Medic and First Aid kits in general are good. So let's do that. I returned to Paris on the grounds of the Exposition Universelle. It felt strange to see so many people after my absence. And it looks like we're on to the next story mission, which we'll crack on with in the next episode. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.